Well, Jayson, here we are. It's the start of the track day. We have no idea what's possible here this morning, but we like to do this as a team. Any predictions so far this morning?
I don't know. I reckon for me, probably a 1:26.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, hopefully.
Well, Jayson is at 1:26. I'm gonna hope then that I could get into the 1:25s, but
you want to hope so.
I want to hope so. Let's see what today brings. We'll do a recap after each session about what we've learned about the car, about the sway bars, and just in general how this day goes out here in Mallala.
Decided that I would kick off today's sessions by going out first. This is my first time driving this particular car, and a huge thank you to Jayson for trusting me with his baby. Let's have a listen. Of the front and rear sway bars by Whiteline, the Nankang AR1s, and the fantastic handling that an RX-8 naturally has. Felt good straight away with the car. It was really nice to drive and really enjoyed this particular first session going out there on a hot Friday.
No, it felt alright. Yeah, but I mean, I'm not pushing it.
Oh, okay.
It's a bit strange here. You got to brake hard.
Right.
With the benchmark set, it was time for Jayson to get out there. This was the first time of Jayson running both Nankang tyres at the front and the back of the car. So I was really curious to see what happens now after I've already been out there. So he's got an understanding of how fast I went in the car, and now let's see what he can do with it. Of course, we can't tell you yet. We will tell you on Wednesday what the lap time difference is between the pro and the amateur. But overall, I was really impressed with his driving. You can tell how passionate he is. His car looks spotless, and he really listens to every little tiny detail that you teach him. It was fantastic, to work with him throughout the day. And he's fast. I mean, check out this onboard on how hard he's pushing going into the S section at Mallala Motorsport Park. Confident, not afraid to put that car into the corner at high speed, and we quickly realized that this pro versus amateur was not going to be easy. It's not going to be a straight walk in the park, and how exciting to have a drive like that.
We just finished the first sessions. It is scorching hot here in Adelaide today. Very tough track conditions, but the car overall, in terms of the front and rear sway bars by Whiteline, I'm actually quite impressed. We do have an issue at the moment. The traction control won't come off, so you just sit there waiting as you come out of the corners, unfortunately. But overall, I'm very impressed with the way that the car is handling at the moment. I actually did genuinely think that the car would handle a little bit worse. We are restricted, of course, with traction control on. It's making things a little bit challenging at the moment. But we're not too far away from each other at the moment from the lap times perspective. And let's see what the afternoon brings. So we're going to go out there now, and obviously I've had a little bit of a feel for the car. Jayson's had a little bit of feel for the tyres as well. So let's see what this afternoon brings.
It'll be, I think it'll be quite interesting.
Yeah.
Very keen. What's this one here?
That's the temperature. That's what plugs in.
It was time for the second session for Jayson. Having had the first run to really get a good feel for the Nankang tyre, I was quite impressed with his commitment going through turn one, and just love seeing someone who's passionate about his car, enjoying himself out there. And I think that's what these track days are so good for. Mallala and Tail and Bend, they do a spectacular job at giving us as many days as possible throughout the year for car enthusiasts to go out there in a safe environment and enjoy their vehicles rather than going out there on the road. In the afternoon, we decided to put the street tyres on, and it was time to test what the handling would be like on the street tyre. And I have to say, even with the street tyre on, I mean, you can hear it right now in the car. Handled great, handled fantastic. I was super impressed with Whiteline, with the front and rear sway bars, and the confidence that they give you.
Well, Jayson,
That was interesting.
tell me about turn 3. What happened?
I just went around for a couple of laps of fun and hit the big dashboard wrap on turn 3. You're going a lot deeper there than me.
Yeah, no, I think that was, if only we had the camera on you at
that
that
was
particular point. And what did you think of the lines, you know, compared
I just I think I'm driving too aggressively.
Yeah.
I'm sort of oversteering more, but you're smooth. That's the difference between a pro and an amateur, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
You know, I mean, you know, like us, I spend an hour a day on the simulator every day. It's a hot day. It's, you know, it's a road car at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But the white line sway bars, I'm
amazing.
I'm impressed. So at the moment, we won't tell everybody yet the difference. But it's not bad. It's not bad. Obviously, you know, being road car, you know, having the traction system, it does limit us in terms of what we can do, especially like, you know, these cars are on the racetrack, they love to get them to spin the rear wheels and turn with the wheels spinning. So that's different. But overall, I mean, you could still drive this on the road. Yeah. Go anywhere. It's still comfortable. But when you come out here with some Nankangs on, it's fun.
But we've had, let's say, the temperature today has been very hot.
It is hot.
Basically, two hot laps and we're doing a cool down lap.
Yeah. I mean, we're talking about 34, 36 degree track depth.
Yeah. It's pretty hot out there.
Very, very hot out there. But the cars, handling fantastic. The challenge is still on, and let's see what the rest of the day brings.
I think a cooler day next time.
Maybe a cooler day next time, but awesome.
34-degree track temp. It was hot out there, but I think he did a spectacular job, and I loved watching his confidence and his lines and everything improving step by step, session after session. It's just spectacular to watch.
My friend Stephen, he drives like that as well. Yeah. It's just different styles. Yeah. So, but the line is always the line. Like the optimal line is always the optimal line. Yeah. But overall, focus on the lines, get that straight. Yeah. Brake deeper in drift.
Yeah. I thought I was. The brakes are good though, and those pads are good.
Yeah. No, fantastic. And just step by step we'll get there, but it's, the RX-8 is just such a good car.
Out of the box.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we've got Jayson out there at the moment. As you can see, he's coming through turn 1 right now. The key focus of this particular session is to focus on his racing lines. He's learned that at turn 3 he can go a lot deeper, change his braking and change the lines through the S section. It's really hot out there today. We do have traction control on at the moment. Unfortunately, we won't be able to turn it off throughout today, but there's so much you can learn every single time you go out there. Laps after laps after laps. You know, practice makes perfect, and that's exactly what the focus is right now for Jayson. And then let's see where we end up at the end of the day. With the day winding down, it was very interesting to do the comparison on the street tires as well. So having the race tire with the AR1s and the street tires as well. All right, Daniel. So what are your thoughts so far on this amateur versus pro challenge?
Yeah, having a blast at the moment. It's fantastic to see both you and Jayson battling it out on track. Very interesting though. Lap times are very similar. He's improved a lot since he last came here last time. So he's learnt a few by going out and a few hot laps with you as well. So it's really shown on track. So I'm curious to see how he does for the rest of the day. But no, it's been a fantastic opportunity to watch you both have fun.
This is his final chance. Let's see what Jayson can do. One last shot to bridge the gap between the pro and the amateur. He's been fantastic to work with today. He's listened to every single thing that we've told him. He's changed his lines. He's changed his braking markers. What will end up being the final result? A huge thank you to Whiteline. Without you, this couldn't be possible. You have turned a normal road car into something that handles really, really well. The combination of RX-8, the Whiteline front and rear sway bars, and the Nankang AR1 tyre has been phenomenal here out on track on a 34-degree day as well. So a huge thank you to Whiteline. Keep those comments coming in, keep those guesses coming, and let's see where we end up at the end of the day. Well, Jayson, it's the end of the day. I've learned a lot. Super happy. Thank you so much for choosing me for this amateur versus pro, and thank you to Whiteline.
Yeah, well, thank you to the cameraman and everything.
Thank you to Daniel, LTM, as always, coming out and delivering, you know, on and off track footage. And in the end, although we can't reveal it just yet,
The gap wasn't that big.
No.
No. What did you think about the lines? I know you've been practicing them out on track now. Different perspective compared to when the day started?
Just a lot smoother. Like I say, my driving style was probably too erratic.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just smoother. Just, yeah, not upsetting the car as much.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. It's a fine line. You know, you're dancing with the car.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
yeah,
not wrestling with it.
Not wrestling, I was wrestling.
Yeah. No, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you to Y-Line. Couldn't be possible without you guys. A couple more days left, and you can still win a front and rear custom sway bar created by Y-Line. Put it in the comments. Have a guess. What your thoughts were? How quick? What was the difference between both drivers? And on Wednesday, we will announce the winner.